Okay, we're recording. I'm here with my friend Bill Spruce. We're going to play a 9 point match. We're each going to talk, but we're not going to listen to each other right now. So at this time, I'm going to turn my audio on my computer down far enough so that I can, when I hear Bill, it'll just sort of be some mumbling in the background. And Bill, you'll do the same.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then when we're done, we'll do an analysis of the match. Okay, see you on the other side, Bill.
Okay, Jason.
Okay, good
Good
luck.
luck. Okay. Uh, Standard opening.
All right. I'm going to split. I always like putting pressure on these stripped points.
Okay. I think that even though I'd be leaving a blot, I'm pretty sure it's still correct to make the 4 point here.
Okay, a lot of good options. I think this is 1, 2 for sure. So the next two either have to be to make the 5 point or to make the 7 point. Let's see, making the 7 point strips the mid. What do I like better? The 7 point's a good blocking point, but look, man, the 5 point's the 5 point. And it keeps these spares on the midpoint. Um, I've got 10 in the zone. This is pretty strong. I'm going to be looking at a cube here pretty soon. All right, let's roll with this.
Okay, I'm really hoping to come in here and possibly anchor up. That is unhelpful.
All right, now I've really got to think about a cube. So 10 in the zone. I still have Junior back there. What's the freedom like for Junior? It's all right. He only has 8 in the zone, sort of a mini prime going. He does have 2 back on the ace point, unsplit checkers, and that's kind of important. What are my market losers? Um, I don't know. Possibly like a partial escape and a miss, or making the bar point, or even making the 4 point. Those all could lose the market because I'm in really good shape as it is. So let me send it over and just make it his problem.
Okay, so as every good, or even in my case, but mediocre backgammon player was doing, I was thinking about this as he was thinking about this. So I think at this score, it's still a take. I just need to get in, and I still have an anchor. He still has some checker in my home board. I think I can comfortably take this.
Good roll. How important is it to step up? I don't know it's that important. If I play 6 to 4 twice, that makes the next point that I want to make and it unstacks. So this looks like where I want to go. Now, another thing I could do is this and this and this. I see daylight now. And again, I don't know that it's that important for me to see daylight. I think the better place is just make that 4 point. Again, if it gives me the rack, I'll have it forever. All right, now let's try to escape. So this is now using Paul's law to run the last checker. I can't play the 5-2 in a comfortable way here. It doesn't give me another new builder. So I think I'm just going to run out with the last guy.
I, I mean, I don't think there's much to discuss here. I have to come in. There's no other five to play really that makes any sense, and hitting has got to happen. So,
All right, let's get out. The bad thing would be for him to point on me and build his mini prime. There's another play where I could come down here. This just gives him another out back into the game. So let's just run out.
okay, I think only because it's frequently correct, I think I got to try to get one of these checkers free and create some mayhem here. I'll slot the 5 point and try to make it. If I can maybe make the bar next roll, I mean, even if I'm hitting. makes him do something maybe other than make another interboard point. I'm not really sure, other than I'm pretty sure it's right to try to get one of these checkers out here. And as far as the ace goes, I don't see anything else that makes sense more than slotting the 5 point. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay, another good roll. So this is a must. Now I'm going to work out the last two. Um, I'm not excited about putting 5 on the midpoint, but I also don't want him to get any counterattack. There's a scenario in here where I get into trouble because he's got this burgeoning prime. So let's not give him any of these weird fly shots. If I stay here, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2 will all hit me. That's 5 numbers. And in the same vein, I don't think I want to keep the checker on the 8 point. That's just giving him 3, 5, 2, 6. Did I say that right? 3, 5, 2, 6. Yeah. So let's just clean these up. Yeah. I'm unsure about this. Let's roll with it.
Okay. The 4 now. I think I need to keep as many checkers as I can. I'm back here for opportunities to make this 5 point again. I think my only hope is to create some kind of prime and hope to hit a checker. I mean, obviously, I hope he doesn't point on me next roll, but there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm just gonna do what I undo. So that's forced. Uh, we're gonna play the 4. I really think creating flexibility to make this 5 point make or the 8 point make another point is what's important here.
All right, I'm definitely going to hit loose. His blots over here give me some counterattack when he hits me, and being able to make the 3 points real strong. And then this is the natural one to play after.
Well, I'm not really listening intently to what Jason's saying. I did hear him say something about, okay with slotting that because I've got blots all over the place, which I don't really enjoy, but didn't have much of a choice, I don't think, in doing. It's my third. That's my third set
No,
that cut me from coming in.
I could make a point. I don't feel that enthusiastic about it though. 3, 4, 3, 6, 1, 6 will hit back, and then I kind of lost my priming. I think I want to keep my prime in place. Let's bring the checker down, and then what? How badly do I want to make the 8 point? I don't think I want to make it that bad. So it's not about making the 8 point. I really want to just make the 3 point. So do I want to pick this up? Do I want to slide this down? Well, here's another option. I could run this deeper, except the 3 point's the one that I want to make. I think I want to make the 3 point badly enough that I'm going to keep my checker on the 8 as a builder. And then I'll slide this down. I'm very unsure about this. This is very aggressive, but these blots over here allow me to do that.
Boy, I'd love to see a 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 1 would be outstanding. 3, 2, give me an anchor at the edge of his prime. That would be awesome as well. So, okay, so let me think this through. So we have to come in with the 1 ace. I'll make the 5 point, and I'm pretty sure I have to hit him here. I don't see any other reasonable alternatives. Enter 5 point. Oops. And that's that. Well, this is not okay. So this isn't the end of the world in my thinking, especially if I can roll a 3 right here and get another anchor in his home port. All right, that's some good news there. think I need to lift the blot. I don't see any other reasonable play for the 4.
Okay, situation has changed quite a bit now that he's double anchored. So, and he's got good structure on the other side. So I think I'm going to play for the cleanup play here. This gives him 6-2, 5-3. Not a ton I can do about that because I do need to pick up that block.
Okay. Now, before I roll here, I mean, I don't have timing for a 1-3 back game. I mean, that's not the intention here. I mean, um, 3-4, 2-3, something that maybe has me clear the mid for timing. I don't know, but might be good rolls. Interesting. How to play this correctly? I don't know. Hmm. I have no idea what to do with this roll. I don't know. So here's a situation where I'm unfamiliar immediately with having seen it before, so I don't know really what the right idea is here. I mean, I realize staying back is better because I'm way behind, but I got to play these aces, obviously. So I think if I slot this 3 and step up there, that doesn't seem to, unless it's, oops, unless, unless that is more correct. I don't know. I really don't know. We're gonna do this.
All right, Bill's opted for the potent 2-3 back game. His timing is a little questionable. I gotta prepare to clear my midpoint, so seems nice. What else have I got? Again, I don't see a need to give fly shots. This gives 6-3, 5-3, 6-2. Seems unnecessary.
Okay. All right. I think we just do this. Try to move slow.
It's all part of Bill's lack of timing. And now maybe I can start to make it worse. Do I want this point? And maybe I can get into crunch. The other way of doing it is to not make that point. But again, now I'm given more shots. 6-5, 6-4, 5-5. That's 5 ways for him to hit me. I just don't want to give him the ways to hit me. Now this also gives him 6-2 and 6-4. Oh, let's think about that. Because the other way is one extra number. So if you want to talk in terms of shot numbers, the other one is not that much less safe. It's only by one number. So the question is, do I want to make this blocking point? I don't know that I'm really all that interested in blocking. Okay, I'm not really sure. Problem with this also puts a checker a little deep on the 5 point. I like to get a checker on the 6. Is there another way of doing this? Like, not excited about this either. Okay, since I'm not sure, I'll make the blocking point and worry about everything else later.
All right, 6-2, 6-4. All right. I can't hit him. However, I can do this.
Okay, I got away with it. And now let me put the checker on the 6 point. That'll help me play fives later. That those could be a problem. He's still got 6-2 to hit me. So be it.
Okay. 6-2 again. Close. All right. I don't know how to play this. I know when you're attempting some form of a back game, it's important to play pure. I don't want that checker on the ace point. I really don't. So, uh, I think this is the right play, although it breaks the 5 prime. I really want to make the 2 point next. I don't want to bury checkers on the ace point in this situation. And I think that's more important than the dilly builder kind of inflexibility here. I mean, 5-1, 5-3. I mean, and if I roll a 6 next turn, then 6-2 and 6-4 will at least give me a 5 point board. So I think I have to do it this way. That's actually good news for me. The double fours, I want him
1,
moving.
2, 3, 4 is the only way to play this without losing a shot. Okay, bring him in. This is pretty good. Very close to clearing this. Some real danger next time. Is there another way to do this? Okay, if I do it like this, he's right at the point where he could be crunching. Okay, how do all my numbers play after this? Like with sixes, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, so all sixes play okay. Double sixes is fine. How about 5-4? Yeah, I can absorb that. 5-3, 5-2, 5-1. Everything plays okay. I think nothing leaves a shot. Double fours is real awkward. Double this is okay. Double two is okay. All right, now let's go back and look at it the other way. If I do this, 6-4, 6-5, they'll leave a shot, and they're double shots, so that's extra bad. 5-4 is awkward, but playable. 5, 3, 5, 4. Yeah, you know what? I think since he could crunch here, let's try this.
Yep. Hold out. I think the right play is to actually, I'm not sure. I think I need to hold out for one more hope that he's going to have to leave shot. Uh, right. Unreal. Ugh.
Okay, 6 is forced. Now I got to play the
All
1.
right. We still have, we still got,
I probably want to cover up so that there's no gaps. Let's see what else. So there's 6. Let's see if I lift this up, I've got all these gaps. Now let's do this. If he redoubles, it's an easy take.
all right. Now, how to play I realize that's not, I really I should be spreading these checkers out. I think.
Might as well come out. Okay, so this gives him a few shots off the bar, but I think I do want to keep that spare on the 4 point. You never know when you're going to need that later. And he might dance, and I could pick up some more checkers. So
Okay, we're in. Would have preferred to have. I think it's right to leave that from there at this point. Let me think about this for a second. This is forced. And I can't hit him. I mean, he could roll 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 4. I think I have to spread these out and get that checker out of there. So that's not awesome. All right, so you hit him. And again, think I think we do this for maximum. What's double fives do here? One, two, that's for sure. Do I need to get off the double five? That doesn't get off the double five anyway. So the truth is, may as well spread these out. So in my thinking, in my intermediate brain that doesn't sometimes think very well, right now what I'm trying to think about is whether or not there's any value to leaving the checker on the 23 point. I think we just continue. Um, I think we just continue with the maximum coverage.
there's a gauntlet to run.
And may, and
Yuck. It's the cleanup after this that bothers me. And how many shots after this? It's a lot. All the sixes. That's 17. 5, 2, 4, 3, worth 21. 5, 3, double fours. 24. Double fives. It's 25. So I could do it this way and only give him 11, but now I'm playing with 2 blots. He hits that, it's trouble. And how am I gonna clean this up? I don't know. Just got this feeling I don't want to play with 2 blots, so let him take a whack at me.
so I'm not one to question my fearless coach. I think he should have hit me, maybe. Because now, all right. Now the question is, don't think I should slot the 5. I got no covers through that, but I do think I should. Yeah, I'm giving him 5-2, right? Which he had anyway. I mean, I have to hit him here, obviously. Where to play this other 2? I think I wish I could get Chucker in range for there's another cover for that 5 point. I think I do this. Okay. That's is it should I be thinking about a redouble here? That's a question. I think it's too soon. I mean, I'm still 40 pips behind, so I think it's too soon to redouble. I mean, he gets that checker loose with a 5, anything, and I've lost this game. So I think it's not a redouble yet in my thinking. Of course, I could be terribly wrong. All right, we're gonna step up here with the ace. And move this checker a 6 away from covering my bar point. I'm jokered right back. Wow, wow, wow. I think I have to put this. Of course, that's giving him 5-4. Giving him 5-5, 5-6, and 5-2. Leading's mandatory. I think. Sorry, I'm trying to think here that the right thing to do is continue to spread these checkers out and try to cover that bar point or make the 5 point, and then I have an instant cube. I just need to avoid another joker. I mean, I realize I'm giving him 5-2, 5-5, 5-6. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. So at this point, I am not sure if I should slot the 5. I realize it's very dangerous, right? Obviously, if I can, is it right to slot it now? I think if he dances right here, I have a cube. I think I have a double possibly here now.
So I using Danny Kleinman's hyper pips method. I lose
Doesn't have
close
any
to
checkers
18
off.
pips just dancing. Um, So my nominal pip count is really closer to like 84. The other problem I've got is that huge stack on the ace point. This is very bad for racing. There's a lot of penalty for this. Then Kleinman's formula just assumes that Bill's board is going to stay the same, but there's a very good chance he could close me out. He's got twos, fours, and fives. So right away, he has a ton of closing numbers. I'm also basing some of my equity on being able to hit a checker, but he's going to be cleaning up right now. I think I need to let this one go. Yeah. Uncle.
All right, standard opening here.
Fight to a 4-point.
I think from here it's right to just come out to the bar.
All right, that's the most important checker play, is to make that point. And now I think this is nice. This helps my distribution, unstacks the midpoint, puts a spare on the 8. That's a good thing.
Did it help? All right, that's a great roll. Bar, cover. I don't like jumping right out at a move, but I just don't see that anything could be better than that. So, what do you think?
Couldn't make the 3. Good step out. Kind of put a little pressure on his points. Let's see. I don't like where I'm at. Oh, I see. I don't like being deep back there. I think I need to put some pressure on him. I do have a better board, so let's go ahead and do this.
Okay. That's a good roll. I think 2 on the bar is better by far. I don't see any reason not to hit 2 checkers here right away. I mean, I'm going to look for an alternative play, but I can't believe that would be wrong in any way. Ugh, frustration. All right, so I'm gonna come in on the 5 and hit him on the off my 5 point.
Not great sixes. Really rather just keep my anchor. I mean, this is stepping into a little too much noise, so I don't think we'll do that. So to the deuce I go.
Okay, this is good because he didn't hit me back. I got a chance to make my 5 point. That's a good one. All right, how to play this now? The ace, I certainly think the ace has to do that. I can't believe this seems not right. Although I'm behind and need contact, I don't right now see the value of leaving this checker here. And if he misses me there, I've got opportunities. Hang on a minute, let me think. The one's there for sure. I'm behind, but this strips everything. I think that spare is better off here. I think I gotta come out to that point. That I think gotta come out.
Well, make the deuce, but then what? I guess I slot. Seems like the spare on the eight's gonna be better. I'd rather make other points. Yes, making the deuce will be nice, but another point would be better.
So again, I know I'm behind, and I know I should be, necessarily not necessarily running, but again, I didn't see the value of leaving that checker on the his 5 point and being stripped everywhere. So right now, I'm hoping to make a better blocking point. Maybe like make my 10 point would be great. But safetying this checker is a goal that's not happening apparently. So, well, what can we do? I think this time now we can do this. Although I'm stripped here, the spare on the mid is valuable. Um, Safety, spare here, leave no shots. I mean, I'm only 4 pips behind.
I don't really want to make 3 point. I do want to make the 5 point. Okay, we'll go with this. I'm trying to fix my
Okay.
setup.
Got a couple blots in his home board, which I'm mentally taking a note of. I don't see any reason to get silly here with anything except this play.
Again, I'll pull a spare down. I'm real stripped in the back here. But I don't like my alternatives.
Okay, again, mental notes. He's got 2 bots in his home board that leave me on scary. Okay, I don't. This 11 point's not doing a lot of good with him on my 4 point, and this is an opportunity to create some real good flexibility in spares. Yeah,
Okay. Finally got to make my 5 point. And I know I'm stripped, but these spares are probably better here.
I feel like I'm in a better spot than him, even though I'm 2 pips behind. I mean, I got numbers to play here, and he's running out. Well, that's actually not a bad roll there. Okay, I think this put me ahead in the race, so I think maybe it's best to do this. I mean, I don't think, I mean, for sure, it's can't be right. This seems weird. That can't be right. That just can't be. This gotta be. I think that's gotta be right.
Make point, slot the next one I want to make. May have to give up my midpoint soon.
Okay. All right, what do we want to do here? I think make the two. You don't want to leave any shots. There's no reason to do that. We do this.
Can't make the next point in line. Time to give up the midpoint.
Okay. I could do this and this. I could also clear this 10 point, which might be right. I don't know. I think I'm going to do this and give him the fly shot now. The next,
This will at least bring a checker in, and as a builder, I've got 4 builders now for the 3-point, which I really want to make.
so the brutal analysis will come shortly, of course, and maybe it wasn't correct, but I gave him that fly shot in exchange for flexibility here. Uh,
Seems natural.
don't think I have a cube with these two gaps on my 7 and 9 point. I don't think I have a cube. Okay, that's unkind. Yeah, we can't do that. So the 6 has to go there. The 4 has to go there.
Also feels natural.
It's a good number.
Forced to go.
Now, is this a cube? Is this a cube? Got a lot of pick and pass numbers.
Well, as a race cube, I can't take this. And there's enough stuff that attacks me. And I don't think the contact value is favoring me. So let's get out of here. I'm not ready to slot yet.
I mean, I know it wasn't too good, that's for sure. So I think with the checkers here and spares, it's best to step up here and get an advanced anchor and bring 2 down. Could make the 5, but that leaves my outfield with play those wrong all the time.
Okay, so that's stepping into traffic. This, I mean, to a certain extent, is also stepping into some traffic. This point, Bill's going to want to attack me there. Okay, what's the race like? I hit by 1 pip, so nominally I'm behind. I'm also outboarded. So, okay, let's do this. What I'm going for is an advanced anchor.
All right. That's a hitter. Think I should hit 2. Hit 2 and make my bar point. I can't believe hitting 2 is wrong here. All right. Unfortunately, he rolled an ace. Obviously, I have to come in the 2. This sucks because now I I think I'm gonna bring this down.
Good anchor.
Well, it didn't work out like I hoped. Did not work out like I hoped. I don't love that play right there.
Not great, but I guess I can make a point. Don't think I want to run out this. I mean, I could. I think I'm not ready for that. Let's make the point.
All right. Wow, that's rotten. Rotten. We'll step up. No. I'm behind. Hang on a second. I'm behind. I think I should stay there. Just do this. All right, we're gonna do this.
Oh, running out of time here. So I better point on him because something else is doing the job. Yeah.
All right, I got some returns here. That's not one of them.
Okay, I might have a cube here. Let's take a look. One's hit. 6-2-5-3 double fours. So 16. I also have 4-3, 3-2, 4-2 to make a point. Double fours will also do that. Double twos will do that. I'm ahead in the race. I'm down in the match. It's
Conscious of my clock because I'm talking too much about some obvious plays, probably. How long do I want to think about this? I think having his 5 point, I can take this. Oh,
man, not what I wanted.
I suppose maybe with that other blot, it was a drop. I don't know.
Make the ace point.
Yeah, that was probably a drop.
Two down kind of separates my checkers. Oh, let's see. There's another play. Two out. Yeah, it feels loose. Since he's got a checker on the bar and a loose checker here, let's make the ace point. Really put the pressure on.
All right. All right, that's a good roll. So you can come in. I'm gonna come in here and safety that checker there. I don't leave any more shots.
No choice. I have to hit. Nothing else is any good.
Right.
I'm not too concerned about mobility. Now I could lift here and come out. How badly do I need to make the 4 point? It'll help a lot. See, if I come out and I lift, then what? Long-term problems, I guess. What if I get hit? I don't think it's that bad. I would do this. Fours and twos to cover. Still have an anchor. If I get hit, it's not the end of the world. Okay, hang on. Let's cover and now consider this. Now I'm giving him 5-3, but I'm also increasing my mobility and preventing weirdness like rolling double threes, which would be a pretty big disaster. See, if I do this and then I roll double threes, oh, that's really bad. So I'm gonna give him fly shot.
Oh,
Okay, cleaned it up. That gives them double fives. I don't think there's much I can do about that because I need to close this up. Cleans up the block. Now he doesn't get double fives. Closer to home, easier to safety this guy. Run away.
all right. Okay. Well, this game has sorted itself out, at least from a.
Keep my board in case he pops out.
Try to get it up. Looks like we're not getting a shot. All right, so that didn't work out like I was hoping for. Uh, should I even bother staying back there? I mean, even for a roll. All right.
Getting ready to clear my 6 point.
Probably should have just ran. I don't know. I'm not going to get gammon from here, I suppose. I still have not really any racing equity, but I think I'm just racing to um, look at that.
Hmm. Uh, the problem is with ones, so let's cater to my bad numbers.
That was a lot closer than it should have been. Looks like he took a break, which is what I'm going to take the opportunity to do. Okay. All right. All right. This is standard. Oh, wait a minute. What did he do? Oh, I see. He can down and split. There's nothing to do here, but I think that.
Do an anchor.
All right. your ideas here. I don't know if that's right or not. Mm.
I'm a little behind right now, so
Mm.
I'm gonna hold on to my position here, which kind of neutralizes his big stacks. It does strip my midpoint. I'm not thrilled about that.
All right. Wow. Uh, wow. I don't see a whole lot of choices here, right? Uh, yeah, I don't see how. Hope I missed.
Well, I'm well behind in the race now, so let's hang back there. This three is easy. Now I got to figure out the four. I think I'd rather not go deep, so let's try this.
Hmm. All right. That's not right. I
Oof. I do that. What's my three? This?
yeah, yeah, this is all a problem.
Do this.
I mean,
This isn't terrible. Still 14 pips down in the race. It's not so easy for him to hit me. This is sort of maintains the most contact.
all right. Oh boy. Oh, I think I have to hit him. Do I have to hit him? I mean, what's the alternative? I have to leave a shot. I have to hit him, so there's no question about that. And then I think I cover, hope he doesn't roll a one or he dances. This is dangerous. This is gamutish in my opinion here. This is not great. Hmm. Have to hit it. I think I have to cover that point. You might have a double from the bar.
There's a 11 for the directs on the ace point. 3, 5, 3, 3. That's 14. 5, 6, 16.
Yeah, I think I would double from the bar here if I was him.
They're not devastating though.
Um, wow. Now do I have a double? I don't think with all these blocks I do. I think I just gotta cover that, right?
That is quite the joker.
Unfortunate.
Maybe too good now. 3s and 6s will hit. And you'll have 2 up. In addition, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 2. I got a lot of numbers that hit. We could get 3 up in a real hurry. And now let's spread them out. Okay, I'm going to work on bringing
Yeah.
another builder in for an attack.
I was kind of hoping he doubled me earlier, and I would have dropped it. And maybe it was even too good from the bar at that point. It'd be interesting to see my errors there.
I'm going to come out just to avoid any weirdness with double twos. All right. This gets me closer.
Rotten double.
Yeah, very nice. Let's build on 5. This will blot on double 6s. This doesn't blot on double 6s, but fewer builders. I'm going to pay off to it. 2, 3. Actually, there's another way of doing it. Ooh, whoa. Not like that. Yeah, so the advantage of something like this is when he comes in, he's much higher. His contact value. So blot on 6s and 5s. But this will blot on 5s, but not 6s.
He's going to hate it if I roll double 5 from here.
Okay. That's also giving him double 5s to hit me. So this does not blot on 5s. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because he's got him up there, I'll hit. This still only gives him the 11 shots. Do I have to double this? Am I too good? I don't even know. I mean, I only have 1 checker to get in. He's got 2 checkers to get in. I don't know what to just do with this. I'm probably too good. Now, am I even good enough to double? Got 3 checkers off. 2 with gammon. That's kind of a big deal. What are my market losers? I step out and he misses me. 3, 5, 3, 6. 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. And then he misses me. I will have lost my market. Am I even a favorite? Probably a favorite. So let me count those again. 3, 5, 3, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, double 5s. That's 9. Then he has to hit me. All right, we better take a roll.
Oh, right there.
Okay, I may have a cube now. All my ones are pretty devastating. And then I've got some big stuff. Uh, double sixes, double fours, double threes. I'm up to 14. Then there's the scenario where I don't hit, I just get past, and then he's got to hit me with a double shot. So I get like half of those. And I already have 3 off. All right, let's wing it.
All right. I'm pretty sure I have to pass this. I mean, I'm fortunate I didn't get gammoned, right? And I actually had a chance to win that game. If it wasn't for, I mean, if he stayed out one more time, anyway, I'm pretty sure this is a drop. I'm not gonna be able to contain this one checker, and he could put another checker on the bar. Pretty sure I have to drop this. We'll see in the analysis.
Good roll. I get to make both 5 points.
Interesting. I think I'm going to do this and run, basically. Maybe this is right. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this is better.
This feels natural.
Last rule, I was thinking maybe I could. No, no, it's okay. Is this the right play? Yeah, I think it's got to be. I don't know. All right. So who's ahead and who's behind?
It evens up the race, so I do think I have to come out.
I'm ahead.
Yeah, this seems pretty reasonable. I'm technically a little bit behind, so I'll hang on to the 14.
Yeah, I'm ahead.
And how much am I getting out of that? Some, not much.
All right. I mean, I don't have a double here. I am ahead though. Happy to just think.
It's got more to play with on the outside. I might have to just do this just to create more stuff for myself, playable numbers on the outside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
I mean, it's not an uncomfortable spot here. Basically, it's a race at this point, right? Not helpful for a race. Now he's ahead.
Doubles.
13 pips. That's too many. I think that's too many. I think that's too many.
Ooh, lots of options. Hit, point, point, to the one that clears the most pips.
I think that's the right play, but what the hell do I know? Oops. Sorry.
Okay, reasonably safe on the 21. The 14-point builder hit on his 11-point does not face that, so I'll bring a checker down for as a builder.
All right. Boy. Wow. I could hit two checkers here and unstack. Hope I missed. But I got this mountain of crap in his back. It really makes sense to hit in when I could anchor up like this. I'm way behind. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's right. All right, so at least we get an anchor out of the deal. That rolls perfect number.
I'm excited about sending a
Very.
big checker back, but this liberates my checker. This is fine.
All right.
I don't know. Both have their merits. Okay, so this is two for sure. What's this other one? See, this is I got builders for this point, and I don't give up the midpoint. But I'm not sure. I think it's probably important to not let him make my 5-point.
Wait. Okay, so I mean, I'm pretty sure anytime I've seen a position like this, it's right just to come out like that, even though I'm stepping out into a bunch of shots.
Really do like that blocking number or the blocking point, and I'd like to make another blocking point. And I don't particularly care that I could get hit out here. Yeah, this is the way to go.
Well, wow. I mean, I'm doing that for the lack of anything else to do. Again, I can't obviously have to come in on the one, but and I'm not going to play anything behind. I'm not going to hit him with no board, and I'm not going to play there because it doesn't do any good. So.
Let's make that blocking point, and then we'll reconsider a cube. I think the take is just too easy. It's got plenty of game. I don't know. But can I lose my market? I just don't think I can. All right. This is where I want to be. And let's come out. Fully liberate that checker.
So I know here the right play is to just build this board as best I can. Again, I don't want these checkers here. They're too deep. They're too deep. They're way too deep. I need to keep checkers up here and out front, and hopefully make a 5-4, make my 5-4 and 3 points at some point.
I think I've really got to consider a cube here. My prime value is strong. He's got some crunching potential. That big stack means he's going to have a hard time putting his checkers where he really wants them to go. I'm not really sure, so let's make it his problem.
Yeah, I never know in these situations, back game situations. I never know when it's a double. I never know when it's a take. If I'm the back game person, I never know when I'm coming in against the back game, whether it's a take. I just don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I have to build a board and hit a shot. I'm going to drop this because I'm way behind. Probably far enough behind to keep this game. The problem is I'm so inflexible. I'm going to have a hard time. I need to play pure and make these points in order, and that's going to be very hard to do because I can't play my big numbers out. I mean, they're just going to wreck my position. This might be a take. Uh, I'm sure if I was farther behind, it's a take. I don't. I'm dropping it. Um,
To complain about an Insta 4 prime. You know the way to do this? Nah, I like that.
what an awful roll that is. Another shitty roll. Uh,
I don't think I have a cube with my 2 checkers deep, unsplit. I'm outboarded. Tiny race lead. Not enough threats. I am 4 away, but I'm also ahead in the match. Let's take a roll. I think I need to do this to mobilize the rear guard, and then this will smooth my distribution.
boy.
Not breaking the mid. I don't want to hit on the ace point, so let's come out.
Well, this is as dangerous as can be, but I don't really have like so I don't have any options here. I don't think I have to hit him. There's no doubt about that. I can't play those back checkers at all. This is as dangerous as can be. I mean, there's some crushing numbers for him, but I feel like this is my only opportunity. And I hope he dances. I can make the bar point. All right. All right, that's not a bad number. So I can come here and cover the blot.
Good, but not overwhelming. I'm a little front loaded with my spares too. Midpoint stripped. Let's be a little cautious here. No, that's fun, but dangerous. I gotta respect that board over there. Too deep. Let's just bring it around. Not a lot of shots here. Just 6-2.
I think he should have hit me. I think he should have hit me and made a point, but we'll find out in the analysis because now I have a glorious opportunity. Make this anchor and remove the threat of being primed. No, I don't want to leave a blot on my midpoint. I think this has to be the 4 as much as I don't like it.
I think I'm still not there. Junior needs to come out. This 4-point board's threatening. Bye.
So I can't break this anchor. Well, I can't because I can't move it. I thought it was a 6. Never mind. It's a 5-4. So anyway, that's going to leave me really no alternative but to clear the mid.
All right, let's send it. We've got good priming structure here. 14 pip race lead. Good landing points.
So I think I should take this at the score, being this far behind. I've got some game here if I can. I mean, if I was behind a 6 prime, I wouldn't. I think I'm going to take this because of the score. I would drop it in a neutral score.
Okay. There's the hitting play. All right, that ruins my prime. So let's do this. I got decent looking structure here. Would really like to make the 4-point. He could crunch.
I mean, if I can roll small, that's not, well, we'll step up here. The problem is I can't keep this structure at all. He's got plenty of time. But I can't turn down the scary 5-point board and hope for the best.
Where do I want this guy? Don't know. Let's hang back so that 5s play reasonably well. And it gives me some coverage if he decides to step out.
All right. 6-4 would be a good shake.
Yes, make the 4-point. Give him the shot. I think I want to hit. It's going to be for gammons, which are real good at this score.
That sucks.
Now I'll point on him. I don't like this. So I want to hang on to the 8-point because I like the blocking. I don't like that so much. Let's take it to the deuce point.
All right, that's helpful.
Yeah, Bring it in.
All right.
Start pairing the checkers off.
And Jason is living right. Okay.
Okay, threes are going to be a problem. So maybe I want to keep the checkers on the 5. Well, this makes double sixes a problem right now. Boy, I don't know. Yeah, see, threes are going to be a problem for a while, so I'd rather keep the checkers on the 5.
Boy. All right. Well,
I'm leaving a double shot no matter what I do. Might as well put them on the bar.
nice shot. Wow.
And that has to come off. And then this is fewer shots. You want to take 2 off? No, because, okay, this gets me down to 10 checkers. So 10 checkers is fine. Probably don't have it. I'm probably going to be off in 5 rolls. I won't have a lot of double jeopardy on misses.
All right. Two-way. He does not get one of those 2 back checkers out. I think I'm going to double. Well, now I can't. Now
Ooh.
cancel that idea. He should step up, I think, to the edge of my 4 prime.
So many good things, but with that prime.
Ruining my plans for an early double. So like I was saying, and I hope I didn't step all over Jason too much, but I would have shipped the cube. Maybe I still have a cube here. I'm behind in the race, but I have a 4 prime. I mean, I'm behind. Yeah, I mean, he's got to take. I don't know. I mean, if I could hit that checker with a 9, with a roll of a 9. Double one, he rolled really ruined my plan. I mean, really anything but that. And I think I had a very good double at the score. And now I don't know. Because now he's got coverage. I mean, what am I hoping to do? If I win a point, I'm 5 away. I don't know. I should ship this cube. If he takes it and I lose the match. But if I win the game, all right, I'm gonna double.
See. Doggy trouble there. This is an easy take. I think it's a big mistake to keep this. Okay, let's go for the blocking. Counter prime, such as it is.
Double fives would have been a little better, but this is a wrecker. God, I'll hate this game. Jesus. Hmm. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Um, I'd like to keep his sixes blocked. Just keep some flexibility if he has to leave with one of those checkers. I mean, this was just a roll that screwed me. Doesn't do any good to do this and not unblock sixes, in my opinion. I'm going to do this. It could be very, very wrong.
I don't want to come off the anchor. I don't want to come off the midpoint. Do that. Do this and try to remake the 4-point later. Probably with these guys. I do have some potential here to, maybe I can get a shot. I'm playing a 22-point holding game now after his big dubs.
Hmm. So I don't want to leave any shots, right? I hate putting a block there, but
I want to slot the 5 because I need to make that point next. Where's this checker going to go? It's okay on the 8-point. Trouble in paradise.
do I do this? Mhm. Mhm.
Let's try to be a pest.
And keep a spare on my mid. 4-point boards are good. Unless it's right to do this and this. Ones can go there, twos can go there, threes there. Sixes so bad.
All right, I'm gonna have to come off the mid.
Okay.
Wait a minute. He's got
Oh.
lots over there. You could just make this point. Can't do everything. Actually duplicates the ones, but he would need to fully clean that up. All right.
No, I probably didn't should have thought that through a little better. Because now I gotta leave a shot.
I'll save a 6.
Right?
I need to think about saving a gammon.
I
But
should
I
have
also need
played
to
that
hold
checker.
together my board. We could leave a shot here. Like that.
And it cost me. Should have played the checker off the 6-point the last time. God damn it.
Let's hang in there for another shot.
Two-way, four-way. I'm gonna bring two down and try to aggressively cover that.
Oof. Go for that advanced anchor now while there's hope.
I'm gonna double this, I think.
Good cube. He has to do it at this score, but I also have to take it.
Oh my God.
Make the 5-point. Now I got a real decision. I can anchor or hit him. I'm not in especially grave danger here. Let's hit him. Yeah, 3 points not bad here.
It,
Not my best. I am concerned about 10 checkers in the zone over there. How frisky you want to be. This is a little too frisky. This is gammon save. And I have to keep that in mind. I could come off this, but then I'm facing a double shot. All right, let's do this. Even though it strips the midpoint, I don't know. This is tough. I'll take the blocking now. Give him a shot. I think this is good for long term.
That checkered, obviously. I have got a serious timing problem and I need to.
Still
It's
didn't hit
killing
my
me.
anchor. This should be considered. He's gonna come attack me. All right.
Wow. I just don't know. I don't know what to do with this. And I feel like this play right here is the whole match. I mean, I can't. If I do this and this, it's not fatal to get hit. Running for freedom seems like a great idea, but the problem is he's got direct sixes. He's got, I don't even need to count. Too many shots to leave. I think I have to stay here. I think it might be right to do this. I don't want to get another checker sent back. Of course.
I'm gonna hit. This is the baby bear technique. 3 checkers back. And I want to hop out. Now, where do I want to hop out? I hop out here. It gives me the most sort of outfield control. But let's focus also on the freedom of these checkers. Yeah, let's do this. Good roll. And now I don't fear very much. So it's there for sure. Yeah, outfield control. I'm gonna try to slot the back of this prime, but not right now. Yeah, now. I don't want him to anchor on the 2 point, and I have very little to fear here. Double 3 is very bad. Bad enough that maybe I forego that. Yeah. I don't want to make the 7 point. So let's put the spare, put a checker in a spare location that I really want. Pay off to the 1/6 to put a checker in a better spot. I don't know. All right, this looks pretty good. Well, the 6 has to go here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to avoid the double shots. So onto this. All right, clear from the rear. Don't ask questions. Twos play okay. The only shot numbers will be 6, 4, 5, 4. All right. Okay with this. Risk of some double shots now.
Pretty sure I needed to pick up a second checker here, and it's going to be impossible for me to win from here.
I think I might want to put a checker on the ace put later for bear off later. I think this matters. All right, I'm back here with Bill Spruce. We're going to take a look at our match and see how we did. The analysis is cranking right now, but while we wait for the analysis, let's go ahead and look at a few plays. Bills, how do you think it did overall?
Well, I saw obviously come up on heroes on my end, so
I didn't.
I know
I
according
don't.
to heroes, I played to a 10, which is
Uh-huh.
actually a good PR for me. I mean, it's not great, but it's certainly if I could play all my matches to a 10, eventually I'd get tired and pissed off and wish I was playing them all to an 8. Wish I was playing them all to an 8 or a 9, but right now a 10 is a good effort. I had a -3 and you had a +3 on the luck factor, so
Yeah, that'll do it.
I wasn't gonna win that match.
The one play that I think you may regret is when you were 6 away, 2 away, and you doubled me. I think
Yeah, I saw that that was not a double.
okay.
I did
And,
see here that was not a double.
all right, let's go through here. First game.
Yeah, it seemed to be a whole lot of ugliness, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'm hoping these numbers will improve for me. I don't know what I ended up with. Okay, let's look at this cube here. Yeah, this was
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me look at your screen that you're showing me. Okay.
yeah, okay.
All right. I'm with you now.
Yeah, this is a little bit of an early cube. Um I
You're,
doubled you.
did I double? I doubled you?
No, I doubled you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was. I thought it was an easy. I thought it was easy take.
yeah, so says XG, easy take. And it's
Yeah.
right on the borderline uh for a cube. So I'm okay with this.
Mm-hmm.
There, this is fine. Yeah, I had to start escaping. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, you were having trouble containing my dude. Okay, I think this is a good play here. You stepped out because you're suffocating back there. You can't stay back on the
I
24.
generally know from my practice and from, playing against the bots that it's almost always right to step out there, regardless of how many shots it's giving you, because you can't stay there with three checkers
No,
ahead.
you really can't. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I got dinged here. What's going on? It did not like my play of hitting you on the 3 point.
Yeah, you know what? You made a couple of we'll see them, but I thought there was two plays you made that I questioned. So this may have been one.
Yeah, I guess I don't really understand this because you got a bunch of blots over there. I don't want you to make that point. Uh, and it wants me to play 13-10-7-6 or 13-10-6-5. I guess I don't really get those.
Hmm.
Then I got dinged again. Okay, this one I understand a little more. And I did consider making the 2 point.
Oh, okay. So for sure, this is one where I thought you made a mistake. I
Okay.
said in fact, when you listen to the video back, if you ever do, you will hear me say, I think he should have made his 2 point.
Yeah. And by the way, in the recording of the first game, I wasn't screen sharing. So the first game is gonna look if anybody ever looks at that first game, it's not gonna be pretty. Because it's just gonna be talking heads. Okay, that's fine. That's a joker.
Wait, what for you?
Yeah, when I hit you with a
Yeah, it
six
was
two,
the match was full of them. I was very excited for you.
yeah, I was excited for me too.
I mean, when you roll that, it's just, I told you I'm in a bad headspace. So that's just like, yeah, see, I told you. Look how that goes. Anyway,
Okay, I thought this was a good play. You stepped up to make it a 23 point anchor. You were looking at a lot of different plays here, as I recall.
well, let's see. The gap on the 23 point is awesome for creating shots, but I recognize that I really don't have timing anyway. And it was and I wasn't going to break my, I mean, I have a prime of some kind. I mean, it doesn't do me, I didn't want to mess that up. So it was kind of out of necessity, really.
Yeah, well, the 2-3 back game is better than the 1-3 back game for
And
generating.
the other alternative I did not probably switch to and show you, but I thought about playing 24-22, 5-3.
Uh-huh.
But I said,
Look
uh,
at every
it,
every play for a while all involved 24-23 twice.
okay. William, I'm glad I did it right. I think if you listen to the recording, I'd said I'm not sure what to do here.
Your timing is suspect for any kind of back game you
Yeah, for
play.
sure. And I did say that in the recording as I'm talking to myself and thinking,
Yeah,
I said, I don't have the timing for a back game here.
right. Okay.
But the other thought was this, Jason, I know you have to play somewhat pure in your home board if you're even going to attempt a back game.
Oh yeah,
If it doesn't do any good to get a shot if you don't have a board. So that was why I was very reluctant to do anything else but this.
yeah. Okay. Uh, that's a small mistake. I don't want to focus on the little stuff. Okay, I spent a lot of time on this and then got the right play. And it wasn't really close. So just make the 5' and block.
Yeah, interesting because it gives me shots that could end up not
Yeah,
well for
6'2",
you.
6'4".
And I, yeah,
So this is this is a long-term play, really. Okay. All right, I think there's not much for a little while here. The double fours where it's kind of a good news, bad news kind of thing. This is what I ended up with, which is not
hey,
terrible. I've seen worse.
sure, you're not going to leave a shot
Yeah.
anytime soon from there.
Mm,
Certainly not next roll.
right. So here, oh, interesting. The two plays I considered, photo finish 7-5-4-1 and 7-5-7-4. So here, I did this play because there were no shots. I know I want to get ready to clear the 7 point. But on the other
Yeah,
hand, holding it for a little while creates some more blocking on you and might force you to crunch a little bit. Whereas if I do it this way, I've got some blotting numbers. 6-4 and 6-5 will leave shots. Okay. All right. Let's go down a little. I think there's not a ton to see here. You're starting to crunch. Okay, and then you had to bail out, and this is a good play. You bailed out from the forward point. We'll
yeah,
generate more shots later.
I think I've come to understand that.
And let's see, you got dinged a little bit here.
For what?
Okay, I don't know. I want you to hit off the rear point.
Really?
It could be because you might have trouble, a little bit of trouble extricating those checkers later. I don't know what the reason is.
Mm, yeah, that might make sense.
Okay. And that for a long
I
time.
will tell you, Jason, that I remember this game and I thought actually I thought I did a pretty darn good job in containment. So I thought
Containment
for
is
once,
really containment's
right, and I thought for once I actually might have done it almost right.
I never believe that. I never believe I can do containment right.
I thought about it every time I said, what's the best way to contain?
Oh,
So
damn. Double whopper. I was supposed to hit you on the 2 point. This one I really
I
didn't
thought
like.
so. You'll hear in the commentary again. I said in out loud, I said, I think he should have hit me there.
I
Yep.
know that I counted up shots. On the 18 point, you had 25 ways to hit me. And obviously only 11. What I was concerned about was having to play with two blots. That's why I did it.
I gotcha. I was sure, though, in my mind, I was pretty sure you were supposed to hit me and hope I dance, and then then you pick up another checker or two. Hey, real quick, a couple of grandmasters have said, make the play that makes the other guy more uncomfortable, right?
Of course.
And I would have been when you looked at hitting me, I definitely was
Yeah.
uncomfortable because I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, now what happens, right? If I don't hit him back, he's gonna pick up another couple checkers and I'm dead.
So maybe, yeah. Okay, that's where it is. It's in the gammons. I lose
Yeah.
more gammons. I win more games, but I win more games. Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
when you didn't hit me, I became more comfortable. I was like, oh my God,
yeah.
okay.
All right, you got hit with a double whopper here.
Yeah, what did I do?
Okay, what did you
Was
do?
I supposed to slot that five? Because
You did
yeah,
this 23, 22, 15, 13. No, you're supposed to do 12, 10, 7, 6. This, to me, this is an example of how containment is so difficult. I think that's really hard. I don't know what to tell you
stepped
here about
up with the
how.
ace to try to get the checker free. To the 22, and then I figured I'm just trying to keep checkers, aiming at that 5 point, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go down here. So this is the point where you were supposed to redouble.
Oh, okay. I had considered it. I wasn't sure when.
Yeah.
I oh wait a minute. I did redouble.
Yeah, two moves later.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, right, right. So,
So here after you roll, okay, yeah. Here's where you redouble, and it was a big pass, and I let this one go. I didn't feel like I had enough win chances.
no, I was, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot in that game. That was tough.
So I redoubled late, but
A
at
little
least I
late, yeah.
recognized. I mean, I every turn I did say to myself, "Is this a redouble?" And I wasn't sure when.
Yeah, well, that's good then.
I knew I had one eventually. I just wasn't sure when I crossed that point. You
Yeah,
know,
of course. All right. Got you for a whopper here. What did you do?
uh,
24, 21, 23, 18. Got me for a whopper. Sorry. And what am I supposed to do? Oh, just make the stupid 3 point. Ugh. I was relying on my better board to try to engage you. Well, okay,
uh-huh.
fine. And then you double hit me.
Yeah,
Okay,
was that right? Because I said in the
yeah, the double
commentary
hit,
to myself, I
the
said I
double
can't
hit.
believe it would be wrong.
Yeah, it's right.
And then you came right in, right?
Yeah, all these jerks that come right in on 1 point boards. I
Yeah.
can't stand them.
Well, it's not only that you came in, I was hoping obviously you'd miss me and I'd make the 4 point and you'd have, even if you came in with both checkers, I was like, well, maybe anyway. It's just one of a number of disappointing outcomes during
Okay,
this
this is
match.
a good play. You're fighting for the 5 point, even though you're outboarded. You also don't have a reasonable way to play this any other way.
So yeah, so there's that, both what you said, right? I didn't have a reasonable way to play the ace. And coming in on the one, there was no place to play a five that made any sense. So the
Yeah.
five, coming in on the five was what I had to do, and then hit you on my 5 point. So yeah.
Notice that it's close, right? Coming in on the ace and playing 8 to 3 is basically tied,
Yeah, because I did consider that play. I mean, I
because
might not have
you
moved
are
the checker,
outboarded.
but I considered that play.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Okay, got you for another double whopper. What
What did I
happened
do?
here?
What did I do here?
15, 13, 8, 2 is what you did.
Because I wanted to safety that blot and then play and just
Uh, maybe you missed the play. This
15,
is good.
15, 9, 11, 9.
I have no
Um,
direct hit at that.
I
Did you not
gotcha.
see this one? That might be it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I was focused on safetying
yeah,
the
right.
blot on the 15 and uh yeah, I overlooked it.
All right. Okay.
But
So,
yeah, the nine that would have the 9 point would have been nice to have.
yeah, right. Hmm. What am I supposed to do? 6, 3, 5, 3. Okay. Uh, oh, these are. I find these really difficult. So that wants you to do it like this.
I looked at that. It didn't look right to me.
Yeah, I thought your play was fine, and so I don't know how to distinguish between those two.
But I'm going to tell you, I'm beating myself up with this game, Jason, and a .035 error. I mean, if that's the worst I did, I got to tell you, I mean, well, double fours is, I mean, I guess I could have blundered, right? There's blunders there, but um, I don't know. I was ahead in the race. I thought I should just run those two checkers down. Leaving two checkers on the 14 ahead of your 12, ahead of the midpoint didn't seem to make sense to me.
Okay. Actually, didn't like my play of bringing two checkers down. Oh, I see. 8 to 1. So maintain the contact at least for one more turn. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Let's see. Oh, same with you. It wants you to play 8 to 1. Not a big error though.
Hmm. See, whatever. I'm not going to argue with XG, but
Also, you don't want to dwell over 30 millipoints. It's not worth it. Okay, you missed a cube here, a little bit.
what? I didn't. Okay, I consciously thought about it, but I didn't think it was a cube with two open points in front of your anchor.
I mean, it's certainly an easy take because of that, right?
Right.
The
I
race is
just
reasonably close. I got some shot value, but you've
I
got some
noticed
market losers. Anything that will clear the 10 points, probably a market loser.
but I cubed the second I cubed as soon as I didn't have both those gaps.
Yeah, I guess this is too late. Now this is an easy pass.
Well, I think I cashed the game, and I think it's a correct double. It's just
Oh,
a pass.
it is a correct double.
But what you're saying is you would have taken it two rolls before, and
Yeah.
or the roll
Yeah,
before.
I mean, there's danger in that, right? There's danger in missing
Oh,
cubes. The
sure.
danger is that
You
you're
can.
missing an opportunity to win 2 points, right?
In my short backgammon career, I've lost 100 of these games, right? Because you leave
Yeah,
a shot.
yeah, we all have. Okay, let's zip ahead. All right, I got slightly dinged for this.
What'd you do?
I did 23, 21, 13, 7. And I'm supposed to do 24, 16, which I set this play up. I looked at this
Mm-hmm.
and then decided against it. All right.
Hmm. Interesting.
Stripping the midpoint definitely is something that you want to avoid doing. All right. What about your play? Small error.
What did I do? What happened? What did it want me to do?
Wanted you to
23.
come out. That's hard to do.
That's hard to do, man. Like
Well,
with
I
those,
do have one on the bar, so that helps you, right? That means I can't
yeah, you don't
win
get
on you.
both. You don't get both ends of your roll,
Yeah.
right? But
So,
that's still hard to do with those.
yeah, no question. Okay. You're supposed to do 10, 4, 7, 3. I guess it didn't like you giving up your midpoint.
Oh, I remember this play, and I said I don't like doing this. I
Uh,
don't want to do this. When I did it, I said I don't want to do this. It didn't feel right, but I didn't really think or see 10, 4, 7, 3 certainly is ugly.
it's ugly, yeah. You kind of dilly that guy.
Yeah,
All right, let's go down to the cube. um, I doubled you. You're supposed to pass this. It's a whopper
I
to
took
20.
it.
I wonder how much
Yeah.
it has to do with the
By the way,
score.
I regretted it after I took it. In fact, uh, I I actually didn't. Yes, I knew it was a pass after I took it.
Yeah.
So, um, I had instant regret, and not because of your role, uh, because I said, "Oh crap, you've got a blot sitting on here. You're gonna have two men on the bar, two checkers on the bar," and you didn't hit it, but anyway,
I'm also concerned about your forward position with you have the 2 point made. So
yeah, I
your
got you.
counterattack is not
I,
so hot.
let me tell you something. If if you took a checker off the six, don't do it now. But I'm telling you right now, if you took a checker off my six and put it back on the mid so that blot's not there,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
taking that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think this is the take.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So this was an error for sure. I regretted it the minute I did it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I wondered about this. Okay, I looked at this play. 24, 15, 4, 2. I considered lifting the checker. Damn. Okay. All black for a while. That's good. And 1. 10, 5, 8, 4. Oh, slot the next point in line, I guess. And your double sixes. These are weird. Okay, let's not dwell on those.
Well, I think I thought I ran right completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to get off
All
the
right, it's
game.
almost done with
I
the
wasn't doing it.
analysis. We're gonna get the final verdict here. Okay. Uh, according to XG, you ended up with a 1034, and I was 595. These days, I'm mostly happy with things under 6. So this is right on the cusp of where I'm kind of okay.
Well, and I'm happy with things under 12. So I mean I did not play poorly.
What do you have to get for you to feel very happy about it?
Very happy it would be under 10, but a
Okay.
10 something is perfectly acceptable play.
I have to get under 5 to be very happy. So
Uh
this result I'm okay with, but not overjoyed.
Under 10, 10 to 12 is like all right. I wish I was better, but it's not horrible. I'm unsatisfied any longer with 13s and greater.
Okay, good. Um, yeah, we're all a little dissatisfied. Okay. It dinged you here. This is the second roll, so this is probably worth paying attention to.
Yeah, what happened here?
So I split with a 5-1, and then you did 6-2, 24, 18, 13, 11. You're supposed
No,
to.
it wanted me to run 16.
Okay, I think the reason is twofold. I have extra checkers on the 8 point, so it costs me very little to hit you from the 8 point. And since my checkers are split, there's a lot more fly shots out here.
Yeah. In fact, what's weird is I didn't think when I did this it was right, but I couldn't. For some reason, the correct alternative didn't dawn on me to just run to the 16.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I would do it right next time.
Oh, you spent a lot of time on this.
I did.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you were looking at this, and then this is the right play.
Yeah,
You don't like it because of the 6 checkers on the 6 point, right?
right. Because I feel like if I missed, right? If I missed, that checker on the 11 could be used to make the bar or the 9 or the 10. I got all these spares on the midpoint. I mean, 3 or 4, 2 or 1 and 4, 6, 4, and I've got myself you know, so that's the other reason. It's not just about the stack on the 6, it's the usefulness of I didn't want to move the checker from the 11.
I would suggest that checker on the 11 is less useful than you think.
Sorry. What's up?
Did you want me to use the sprout tonight?
So I would suggest that checker on the 11 point is probably a little less useful than you think
Yeah.
because of the anchor that I hold.
I mean, in the other thought, I get it. My thinking is faulty. I mean, the good news is at least I'm thinking. I and you have to break that anchor to hit me. So I'm like kind of, but I hear you. It's
Yeah.
a mistake. It wasn't a
Okay.
giant whopper.
All
But
right.
yeah,
I
I
didn't
get
like my play. Um, oh. This is going to sound stupid, but I didn't see hitting.
it. When you first rolled it, I wondered if you should hit me.
I didn't even think about it. You know what other plays I was thinking about? Maybe I should come make the 18 point, and I thought, nah, I don't want to be there. For some stupid reason, I just didn't even think about hitting. Right, the less said about this, the better. I would definitely.
2014, but both plays correctly are to come out with one checker, hit me. I would have, yeah. Wow.
Okay. Well, that's pretty dumb. All right.
I
Huh.
wouldn't have.
6-3-4-3, or make the 2 point, but my play didn't like it. All right, I don't get it. So, and it's not a huge mistake, so I don't. I'm not going to care. Okay, what
There's
happened here? Oh, you're not
yeah.
supposed.
So, oh
Whoa,
my God, what did I do?
Bill, a septuple whopper. Congratulations. You know you are now a major stockholder in Burger King.
So, by the way, I wasn't sure if hitting was correct, but I felt like it was the only option.
Dang. Okay, not only that, but I missed a cube after that. I thought about it too. Oh wow. Double whopper with
Okay.
cheese instead. So between the two of us, now
Well, here's what's worse, Jason. I was hoping you cubed me so I could pass. So listen, go back to my screw up, right? I did this, and then I did this, and you'll hear me if you listen to the recording. I'm like going, I did not think I had an alternative. So first of all, understand that. I didn't think I had a reasonable alternative. I thought I should hit you here. I'm behind in the race, right?
yeah.
No, I'm 14 ahead. So why did I feel like I needed to hit you here? Anyway, I thought it was the right thing to do with a, so I guess, Jesus, that's awful. But here's the deal. So you can go to your mistake, the cube. So then I do this, and then I realized to myself, I said, oh crap, I said to myself, he's got a double from the bar. And I hope he doubles me because I want, but this is but equally as bad, right? I said to myself, because I want to pass and get out of this mess.
That makes my mistake even worse.
Right, because it was a take.
Wow. Wow, between the two of us, man, this two roll sequence is about as bad as you could get. Let's move on. The good news is there's hardly anything the rest of the game. Okay, we've got one here. Huh. You got half of this play right, which is you have to hit on the 5 point. Yeah, you're screwed anyway. And then it wants you to do 1914. I don't know why.
I can tell you why for containment, but I was thinking more along the lines of getting that one checker down here,
Yeah,
for a possible cover
yeah,
for
you're
that
probably
five.
right. It's for containment, but this is where containment is so difficult.
So I mean, I'm thinking, it's just not, I guess, the right way. I hit you, which is correct, and I said I have to hit him, right? I can't let you like that checker loose. It's impossible to contain one checker. You're gonna
It's not
so
it's
I
not
had to hit
impossible to
you.
contain the one checker. You
Well, it's not
you've
easy.
got
So
you've got a good setup for containing the one checker.
well, and I thought the 19 and the 20 points were sufficient. The reason I went 17, 12 was that
You're trying to cover.
I had a 7 to cover the five
Yeah,
point
yeah,
when
yeah.
you missed.
That makes sense to me, but that's why I'm bad at containment. Okay, but then I doubled you and you passed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, huge pass and a good double. I have to double this. All my hits, and then I worked through like a lot of rolls here. I had all my hits, and then rolls like double fours, double threes, double sixes, and when I hop into the outfield with other rolls, like I don't know, just as an example, 6-2, and you miss, well, then it's good night.
Yeah. Well, that's why I felt like it was a pass. I
Yeah.
mean, I felt like my opportunity to possibly win that game was over once you got out here.
Okay.
There is a play late in one of these games that I'm very interested in.
Okay. There's nothing lit up in this game. We both played very well. Right, because it devolved into this, and then. All right, because I rolled a couple of sets to hop out.
Yes, I was
Oh,
very
pass.
happy for you.
Yes, I know. I was very happy for me too.
Yes, this was a straight race double. I was a couple pips from being able to take him.
Yeah. Okay. What's this? Ah, yeah. I'm supposed to step out here. I need to engage your blot.
Huh. What was my PR without that septuple blunder?
Oh, good question.
Jesus. Anyway,
824.
what?
824.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Don't let me stop us from.
Let's go down here. Oh man. Well, the the other play I was looking at was worse. I was looking at
Really?
this. So I made a mistake, but the other play I was looking at was worse. So maybe I saved myself from a worse problem. Okay, let's go down to the cube.
So I thought about this for a while.
Yeah, these are real tough.
Yeah, I never know when a back game is, if I'm defending it or whether I'm involved, I'm the one in the back game.
Yeah.
I never know for some reason when it's a double or not. And I'm going to tell you why I thought this was a pass. If you listen to the recording, you'll hear me out loud thinking this through. And the bottom line is this. We've already talked about it. I need to play pure. And there is very few roles that allow me to make my points in any kind of order. Like 1-6-6-5, right? And I've got just a mess. Um, it was because of the inflexibility of these two stacks. Had Let me put it this way, Jason, if you took the two of these checkers off the 17 point and put them on the 18, put them on the bar, and then maybe slot my 5, then for sure I would have taken this. But as it stands with the inflexibility of these two stacks, in my opinion, I was going to have an impossible time um, creating any type of pure position that was going to contain a checker, even if I got a shot, right?
So I think
The other thought
that
was,
suggests how good the 2-3 back game is.
but the other thought was this. You have these two checkers on the 16 and the 14 point, right?
Yeah.
You were, I was going to have to hold and build something for 3 or 4 rolls, right? Before you were even going to approach me to leave a shot. And I said, by then, this inflexible two stacks were going to be a mess. And I just thought it was bad. Anyway, now I know.
The 2-3 back game generates a lot of shots. It's really hard to bring it home.
And I get that. And I know that. But my problem was I didn't think I'd get those shots while I had a board.
Yeah. Okay, here's another second roll.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
And what happened here? Supposed to play 13-10. Maybe the split's just too dangerous.
Well, so here's the deal. I thought about that. So, I mean, I'm happy with myself sometimes. I thought about that. I said, this is my last, it's a little dangerous, but this is your last chance, right?
Yeah.
You need to do it now and hope you can make something happen next roll. Because if you don't now, you're going to get primed. And so I was just trying to, yeah.
Which is the impetus behind my next play where I stepped up because I had to. I'm in danger of getting primed.
Yeah.
So these I never get right.
Huh. Was this your 5-2 mistake?
Yeah.
Wanted you to play bar 23-6-1 and hit on the ace?
Yeah.
Why would you do that against me having a 4-point board? Why would you want to? That's a tough play, man.
Yeah. So these are plays I don't really understand. Okay, let's jump ahead to the cube. Okay, you took this. It's a double and a pass.
Yeah.
So when I have the 7 point as a landing spot, that's really good. If you take away my 7 point and just like rejigger this so that the race is the same, you can probably take it.
I thought I had some timing and a 4-point board and an anchor. So I was like, I thought there was enough game here. My bad.
Okay, let's go to the next game. Oh, terrible.
Oh. So why was that a mistake? 24-22, 6-5 twice. Yeah,
The
you
5 point is so good, and I'm not
right,
in
you should
danger
have
of
made your
getting
5 point.
attacked here. The 5 point is really okay. Now,
Well, you were getting the cube no matter what. So
all right. So I thought this was going to be a worse mistake. It's not that big of a mistake.
because of the score.
It's because of the score. Yeah. Yeah, you do need to activate the cube so that you really get the most out of your gammons.
So there's a play coming up that I'm very proud of, and I want you to see it. Not this
Here?
one. Yep.
Wait, the double ones?
No. Yeah, the double ones. Did I get it right?
Yes.
I thought about this, right? I guess you could say, well, there's not a lot of options for double ones here, but there are other options. And
There are quite a few. Yeah.
and I said to myself, I gotta keep his sixes blocked. I said, what's the most useless point to me right now? And I thought that one was.
The play I would have made is right here
Where?
to get to this 9-8 twice, 7-6 twice.
I got you. Nah, I'm glad I'm
It's
proud of myself.
it's about the same.
Yeah, I got you. I'm proud of myself for getting that right. I did
Yeah, it's
think
good.
there was huge blunder potential with that. So to see that play, that's a play a year ago I never would have saw in 1,000 years.
Yeah. Okay, not much else in this game. It's pretty good. And last game. Okay. Okay, this did concern me.
You or me?
Me. This is my mistake. I should just come in on the 24 point. It's just too dangerous here.
Oh, with my mountain. Oh, that's why I shipped the cube ASAP.
Well, you have to at this score. This is a great cube.
Yeah.
This is not a cube you do at another score, but at 4 away, 2 away,
Yeah, and it almost wored out.
it almost did. You got to bring the noise. So it's a whopper to not double this. It's an easy take, just because you're threatening, but you haven't executed your threat yet. I can't just let you have it. Okay.
Now there's a I mean, I didn't add up all the rolls in my head. I don't do that, but just looking at the position in my brain, I said, holy crap, there's a number of rolls here that are
yeah.
gonna bring the hell on top of you.
All right, that's a small one. Let's look at this one. This is bigger. Oh yeah, I didn't know what to do with this. I really had no idea. In the right place, 24-16. So I guess I can count on my better board here. So almost a whopper.
So you should have just run out.
Yeah. Okay, now got you for a double whopper. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I okay. So I didn't know what to do here.
Yeah,
And
freedom.
believe me, yeah, I looked at that. And I did, but
The
I
gammons
had
are one way here. That's really important, right? I don't get any value out of gammons. You get a ton of value out of gammons.
yeah. I should have thought about
24-15
that.
also has the benefit of some outfield control. If I don't hit you, it's going to be hard for me to step out.
Right, but you have sevens, eights.
Oh yeah, true. But then you're also
I-
giving me a lot of shots when you dump the checker to the 3 point.
Well,
I think it's not really about the shots. I think it's about freedom. That you're getting primed, and this play alleviates the pressure.
yeah, so I did.
Primed.
It was my second choice, and I did consider it. And I
Okay.
said, I don't. In fact, in the recording, I very clearly said I don't know what to do.
Okay, there's not much big stuff. Here's one that's a little bigger.
Me?
Yeah,
I hit you, of course.
of course.
Oh, you know what? I said to myself, you shouldn't hit him here. You should try to pick up another checker.
Yeah, so that's why you don't want to cover.
Right. And I just covered without thinking real quick. And then
Okay.
after I did it, and I said to myself, I don't think I should have covered there.
You
I should have
regretted it.
tried to pick up another checker.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I have since I have 11 off, it's hard for you. I mean, here, let's look at what are your winning chances after you cover? 25, 26%. So you're kind of a serious underdog. For example, oh yeah, what happened here? Oh, you threw a checker onto the ace point.
Um,
Weird play.
okay.
Yeah, okay, these are examples of things you have to do when your opponent has so many more checkers off. You have to start, bearing off aggressively.
I thought I was, but it wanted me to take one off and leave a shot at the 5 point, huh?
Yeah, those are hard. All right,
Well,
I'm gonna stop recording here.
okay.
All right, thanks, Bill. This was great. Let me just
Hey,
let me stop recording real quick.